Honor guard, attention!
Good morning. On this, the 11th day of November, here in the town of Cobourg, we're going to start a bit of a new tradition where we're going to recognize those veterans who have served our country and who either lay at rest here in Cobourg or who have strong roots within our municipality. Today we launch recognizing Padre John Foote, Victoria Cross. Born May 5th, 1904 in Madoc, Ontario, passed away May 2nd, 1988 here in Cobourg. Padre Foote was a Canadian military chaplain and politician. He received the Victoria Cross for his actions during the Dieppe raid in 1942. Padre Foote is the only Canadian chaplain to be awarded the Victoria Cross. After the war, he was elected to the Legislative Assembly of Ontario and served as the Progressive Conservative member from 1948 to 1959. The Royal Canadian Legion branch in Grafton is renamed Lieutenant Colonel John Foote Victoria Cross. At Dieppe on the 19th of August 1942, Honorary Captain Foote, Canadian Chaplain Services, was the regimental chaplain with the Royal Hamilton Light Infantry. Upon landing at the beach under heavy fire, he attached himself to the regimental aid post, which had been set up in a slight depression on the beach, which was only sufficient to give cover to men lying prone. During the subsequent period of approximately 8 hours, while the action continued around, Padre Foote not only assisted the medical officer in ministering to the wounded, but time again left his shelter to inject morphine, give first aid, and carry wounded from the beach. On these occasions, with utter disregard for his own personal safety, Padre Foote exposed himself to an inferno of fire and saved many lives with his gallant efforts. During the action, as the tide went out, the regimental aid post was moved to the shelter of the stranded landing craft. When the landing craft appeared, he carried wounded from the regimental aid post to that craft through very heavy fire. On several occasions, this officer had the opportunity to embark and return to safety. He refused the final opportunity to leave shore, choosing to suffer the fate of the men he had ministered to for over 3 years as he served as a prisoner of war. At Dieppe, within 10 hours of the raid, 3,623 soldiers of the 6,000 men who had landed had been killed, wounded, or became prisoners of war. On this day of remembrance, lest we forget the efforts of Padre Foote.
Honor guard, will General salute! Salute! Honor guard, attention! Honor guard dismissed!